Hey guys, Adu from Denmark here. Welcome to episode 4 of Battle for Zendikar, the new expansion that's about to come out from Magic the Gathering. More spoilers have been revealed today, so let's check it out. The first card I want to show today is called Ulemog's Nullifier, and costs you 4 mana to cast, and it's a black and blue Eldrazi Processor creature that's a 2/3 with the Void, Flash, and Flying. When Ulemog's Nullifier enters the battlefield, you may put 2 cards your opponents own from exile into their owner's graveyards. If you do, counter target spell. This is really awesome, but it really depends on how good you have been with the whole ingest mechanic, where you have been exiling stuff. Because as it is now, this card wouldn't be that good if you haven't exiled anything, and the ingest mechanic is kind of slow. So it's interesting to see what we can do with the ingest mechanic. Because I don't think that this card would be worth it. If you didn't do the last thing. But if you look away from that and think that we have a lot of cards in the opponent's exile zone, this is definitely good, and only for 4 mana you also get a creature with flying that's a 2/3, so it's definitely a nice creature. I'm just looking forward to see what the ingest mechanic will bring. Speaking of the ingest mechanic, we have another black and blue creature that's called Phantom Feeder, and it's an Eldrazi drone creature that costs you 2 mana to cast, and it's a 1/1 with the Devoid and Death Touch and Ingest. For 5 mana you can draw a card, each opponent exile the top card of his or her library. This is pretty neat, although of course it costs you a lot of mana to draw cards in order for the opponent to exile the top of his or her library. But it's really neat that it have a Death Touch, so for instance maybe the opponent won't defend with his or her creatures because they have Death Touch and they don't want something to die, so you can get the ingest mechanic through. But if you don't do that, you can also just pay 5 mana to draw a card, and then the opponent had to exile his or her top card of a library. So in that way, this creature is really good and can help you a lot to get something in the opponent's exile zone. It of course costs you a bit much to do, but this Battle for Zendikar block seems like a really slow set so far, so I definitely think it will be worth it. So I really enjoy this card. The last card I want to show today is called Growth Tender Druids, and it's a green and white elf druid ally creature that costs you 4 mana to cast, and it's a 3/3 and got the rally mechanic, where whenever Growth Tender Druids or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 mana. If you do, put a 1/1 green plant creature token onto the battlefield. This is pretty neat, and I like it because you get to put a lot of small creatures out that you, for instance with Battle for Zendikar we have a lot of sacrificing going on, so you can use these plant creatures to of course block with, but you can also sacrifice them to other creatures that benefits from this. It's also nice to see that these plant creatures is now a 1/1 instead of the old Zendikar where they were 0/1. So they have kind of evolved, which is kind of neat, I think. It's also another thing is also that's nice to see is that this rally mechanic isn't all about that every creature gets something, but also just when you cast an ally, something different will happen. In this case, that you put tokens out. So this is one of the more awesome rally mechanics on the creature, I think. That's the cards I wanted to show today. You can leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think of the cards we have seen so far and Battle for Zendikar in general. Whenever there are new cards coming out for Battle for Zendikar, I'll be making a new video, so if you're interested in this, you can subscribe to me. Until next time, have fun guys.